welcome to my channel. My name is Miracle, Mimi for short. If this is the first time seeing my beautiful face, you're welcome. And guess what, guys? We're going to be reacting to Officer Tanton's video, and this one is him and his wife, and it says, "Why black men marry white women?" Ah, let's check it out.
When I was growing up, you couldn't bring a white girl home.
Is that so?
100%.
Is that
My
so?
parents didn't say anything, but
Yeah.
culturally, peer pressure,
Yeah.
you couldn't bring a white girl home. You crazy.
I don't know. It's 2023. I don't know that I've had any of my friends say anything negative or like, have a rude comment to make about the fact that I'm married to a black man.
Interracial dating. Let's talk about it. This video is brought to you by Tatum Plus, brought to you by Tatum Plus, ladies and gentlemen, my brand new platform. Me and the wife, we do a podcast on relationships, and it's obviously on Tatum Plus,
Wow,
but we want to show
racial
some of what
dating.
we do right here on YouTube. So check it out. If you like it, join Tatum Plus, and you can see all of our other episodes. I think we got like 10 episodes out right now, and we talk
But
about.
guys, I don't see any reason why someone would be doing a racial dating. For me, it's not bad. If you find peace and joy, or if you find that this person gives you a peace of mind, you go for the person, either irrespective of any color or anything. If so fast that girl or the lady gives you everything you want as a man, then you are good to go. Whether she's black, brown, pink, red, so far as she's okay, you are good to go with her.
I mean, you can go to the last post we did on Instagram, and somebody said, I knew his wife was white, you know, which is insane to me.
White, white.
But what's your thoughts on interracial dating?
I,
Like, do you get conflict? I mean, do people on the white side or some of your white friends, do you have issues with people disowning you or saying something negative on social media
no,
because you date a black man?
no, and
Or not date, you're married to a
no,
black
yeah,
man.
we're
You
married
went all the
now,
way.
and I've got a
Got a
mixed
black man
child.
name.
Got a mixed child. No, I mean, if anyone did have a problem with it, they certainly wouldn't say it to my face. But no, I don't. No, it's 2023. I don't know that I've had any of my friends say anything negative or like, have a rude comment to make about the fact that I'm married to a black man.
I had a
Only on the internet, you know, have groypers said anything.
I had one girl that was my friend, and we had been intimate at some point in the past when we were in high school. But she was supposed to be my friend. She got mad at me because I had a baby with a white girl, my oldest son. And she had nothing but negative things to say about me and how you didn't give me a chance, but you want to be with a white woman. And then later in life, I seen her. She came through Arizona to go to California, and she stopped by to say hi. We went to eat, and there was some white girls sitting in they were like out in the outside seating.
Mm-hmm.
We go to eat, and she just being messy. I, yeah, you like white women, like these basic white women. Look, they just basic. Becky just basic. And in my mind, I'm like, I it would be bizarre if a white person said that about a black person. Look, she ghetto. She look at all that nappy hair she got in her head. It probably took her 40 minutes to get ready to put all that weave in there. And the girls look like they had been walking around and hiking in a new environment, and so to me they didn't look basic. It looked like they working out and being healthy and taking care of themselves. And meanwhile, she think it's okay that she put up all that makeup on. She ain't worked out not one time, and she got a Fendi on and all this old designer clothes. Like, anyway, she quit being my friend.
Mm-hmm.
One, because I supported Trump, but then
Yeah.
another one was that
Do you think
I'm
that it was?
dating white women
Do you
is her
think that it
problem.
was because you also because you've dated black women?
I did. At one
So do
point,
you
I
think?
never dated a white girl. I was never gonna date a white girl.
So do you think she was more upset with the fact that you would date a white girl, that you did date a white girl, or that you just didn't want to be with her?
Nah, It was that she was upset that I didn't want to be with her, but I'd rather be with a white girl. She would have been okay if I'd been with another black girl, but the fact I went to a white girl was a conflict. I'll tell you this: I made a video. You may not remember this video because this was way before you and me. Made a video on my YouTube channel and said why black men
Oh,
date
I
white
remember
women
this video.
instead of black women. And of course,
Clickbait.
the title was clickbait,
Yeah.
but I had the conversation about
People still bring that video up.
they still talk about because they didn't watch the whole video. And what I broke down in the video was culture. You know, when I was in college, it came down to culture, and this is why a lot of black men date white women. It's not because of race. It's literally culture and convenience and maybe proximity. Because when you're a black conservative, you don't, what are your options? You go to CPAC, you go to conservative events. You and three other people, the only black people there.
Yeah.
And so your options, you go to college.
Do you think that if you went to a black college or a college in a city with
Yes, I would
black
have married
women?
I would have married a black woman.
Yeah. So
When I was growing up, you couldn't bring a white girl home.
is that so?
100%. My parents didn't say anything, but
Yeah.
culturally, peer pressure,
Yeah.
you couldn't bring a white girl home. You crazy. When I went to at my high school, at Dunbar High School, we had one dude date a white girl. He actually killed himself. I don't know if he killed himself because he was getting bullied from dating a white girl or he had something else going on. But the only dude in the school dating a white girl killed himself. You
Yep. Yeah.
you would get humiliated if you date a white girl. It was crazy. So my whole high school life, I never even looked at a white girl.
Yeah.
And it was rumored, black people have let me say this. Black people have a very negative perspective of white people to start with.
I read the comments section.
So we were growing up, it was just like white people are nasty. They got lice in their hair. They ain't got no booties. They ain't got no culture.
That's what black people think about us?
That's what black people think about. When they live in a black neighborhood, they think that. When I went to college,
What y'all be thinking?
when I went to college, close your ears, baby. When I went to college, I was like, dang, white girls got bodies too.
all those.
I don't know if they were getting BBLs or what, but I'm like,
See,
what
guys,
the-
what I just got from Office Santa right now. Love has no boundaries. Seriously, love, it really doesn't have any boundaries. If you find your soulmate in the black woman, white woman, yellow woman, red woman, it's nobody's business. Seriously, it's nobody's business.
honestly, man, I don't care nothing about color, man. I like the person for who they are. If we vibe together, if they're Christian, whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
I was open to it, which led me to dating outside of my race. And even then, I still dated black women. From my first son all the way to us getting married, I dated black women. It's just that it never worked out. Are you mad? I'm just playing.
No, I'm not mad.
I wish Umar Johnson was on the panel right now. No, I'm just playing. Umar Johnson was sitting he was on some panel on, I forget the guy's name. He's a rapper. Joe Budden. He's on Joe Budden's podcast, and Umar Johnson is just ripping about black men dating white women, and that when you date a white woman, you buy into their culture. And he was getting mad at Kobe Bryant because Kobe Bryant left his money to his wife that wasn't black.
Who's he supposed to be with him?
I don't know. He's supposed to give it to Umar Johnson, I guess.
It's then gonna go to his daughter too.
Right. You know the funny thing is that he come up with this whole thing that, well, you leaving it to your non-black community. It's like, yeah, but the same mixed kids, they call them black. So technically, Kobe Bryant created black kids. Even though he was with a non-black woman, his kids are still black.
Yeah.
So technically, his wealth is passed down to black people.
Yeah.
But Umar Johnson can't make that argument because he got to make it about race. But he had really criticized and said that black men shouldn't date white women. You're betraying your own people.
Why is that acceptable? And for Louis Farrakhan, he's invited to the White House, totally fine. White devils and all that. But if a white person were to say the same thing, the equivalent, whites need to stick together. Don't cut this clip for social media. Okay, let it out of context. Whites need to stick together. Don't you know what I mean? Like, don't you race mix? Like, that wouldn't be completely unacceptable in 2023. So why is it only okay in one
No,
direction?
it's weird.
Why is it
That's
like?
weird.
Why is Okay. But anyway, no, I don't care, and it's not new to me. My ex-boyfriend, my longest relationship, we were on and off for 5 years. He was from L.A.
Is that lame dude that messaged me?
and he yes,
Oh my god.
and he wasn't really into politics. I've always been into politics, and he, after a few years was kind of like you know what I mean. I can't really like bring you around because like your politics are like problematic, and he used to say the same thing, like you can't bring a white girl home, and like it just makes me uncomfortable, and basically like you're too white, and like
I'm gonna tell you this.
n- never ever ever was my family like, don't bring him around, he's too black, don't bring him around, he's not white enough. My family was like, oh, where is he, we love him. Like
Black people,
it's bizarre to me.
black people are far more racist than white people are.
I would
I
agree.
know people don't like to hear
Yeah.
me say that, but white people do not spend their days
No.
thinking about black people.
No.
And even if white people were to have an opinion about their daughter or somebody dating a black guy, they would not dare open
No.
their mouth to say anything
No.
about it.
No.
Black people don't hold back at all in the comment section. You Uncle Tom, Ruckus, Coon sellout, you dating a white
Oh,
woman,
yeah.
bunny hopping.
Oh, yeah.
They saying all kinds of stuff with no recourse.
Yep.
And the ability to say that as a victim class, when you become a victim class, you can say whatever you want because you're the oppressor.
Yeah.
You're being occupied.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
they
say
have the
it's-
ability to say those things, and it encourages more racial tension and racism.
No, totally. And then dare you not say anything back and respond? You know what I mean? And then it's like,
Yeah, I mean, so
but I mean, I don't care. These people don't pay my bills. I don't. I don't care.
right, but when you were growing up, was there a sentiment? I don't know if I missed that in that conversation. Was there a sentiment in the community you grew up in that it was somewhat taboo dating outside of your race?
No, not really. I mean, like, we were all like, I mean, I grew up in a fairly small town, and like, we all hung out together. We were all friends. We had
How many
white
black people
friends,
live there?
black friends. I mean, I don't know the percentage.
I mean,
but,
just like, was it a lot or was it a little bit? Was it like 5 dudes, 5 families, or?
no, it was more than that. But like, when we would have a party, you know what I mean? Like, you go to a party, and it would be like, I mean, most of at least half the athletes were black, but like, everyone would be there, and like, everyone was friends with everybody, and you know what I mean? Like, Marie went to, you know what I mean? Like, we'd all go to the dances and proms together. Like, I don't know, it wasn't. And then I went to college in San Diego, where like, it certainly didn't exist. Everyone was friends with everyone. Like, I don't know.
Maybe
it
it's a
wasn't.
different.
It was not until I moved to LA and went to the one church, the black church, where I was like, oh, they still like this? Black people and white people don't get along? Like, oh, I didn't know that. And I was like 34 maybe. And I
It's
was
crazy.
Like,
You know, I hate to say it, and
It
I
was
know
wild.
I sound like an Uncle Tom from
Yeah.
sellout, but black people are, you know,
See, guys, no one is saying anything about mixed Asians or Indians or other country, like other mixed cultures or races. I think so. Like, or Indians, or all these people marrying the whites. Why are people not saying about all those people? But when it comes to the white and black, people act as if they are not humans. Like, I don't know why. Oh God.
Yeah.
black women are looking at you weird.
Yeah.
They heated. I could see it.
Well, when I'm like with you,
When you with me,
yeah, you could feel it.
we were at the Princess.
Feel it.
I could feel it. I could feel the heat in the air. I'm walking and these black girls
Hold
are
on.
like,
Do you think you can really feel it, or are you projecting and they don't really
I think,
care?
I may be projected. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know what they feel like on the inside, but I
Yeah.
see them looking like, I kind of feel them looking. Because they looking at you and they looking at me and like, yeah, he's one of them. You go to any podcast,
Yeah.
black women are talking like this already about how
No, I
men
know,
date
I
white
know.
women. And it's like, they think it's like we're betraying them, but at the end of the day, people just want
I feel like
love.
I feel like I only feel the heat, and this could be like projecting, but I feel like I only feel the heat and like a long stare or a dirty look or when like people, and I don't have it on now because I was getting ready and then snuck out of the house. But when I have like a wedding ring on, which is a, a nice large ring,
You're welcome.
or like we're getting in, you know what I mean, out of a nice car, or like, you know what I mean, like have a nice bag. I feel like that's when it's like, oh, he got money, and so now he wants to be with a white girl. I can like, that's when I feel like awkward. But if it's just, if we're at the gym, you know what I mean, and it's like, whatever. But I feel like it's only when it's like, oh, he got some money.
See, what I'll say this, and
That's
then
like the only time I've ever like seen in public stare or a, you know.
I'll say this, and this is just a true story. When me and you go to places that are all white, I don't think not one time about us being together.
You don't think that the men are gonna like pull their hoods up front of the table and,
When we have the clans hoods.
and carry you out?
When I go around black people, I feel a certain way because I'm like,
So, like when we go to Texas and visit your family and
not my family, my
no,
family.
not your family, I know, but like when we're in a black area.
Yeah, I feel weird. I'm like, dang, these dudes judging me, boy. I know they judging, and they may not be judging me.
Square.
But when we go to a black, they like he one of them. You know, I
Carlton.
swear I feel that way. I swear I feel that way. I
So
wanna.
you do
Am
feel
I
a
lying?
certain way.
Am I lying?
Oh, look at his face.
No. If you go,
He's lying.
if I go around
real,
and-
real black folk.
like primarily black folks stuff, and I bring this white one with me, what you feel like they gonna feel some type of way? It's gonna be awkward. Like, why they bring that white
Yeah.
girl up in here?
Yeah.
I bring you to a barber shop.
Oh. For sure.
True. I
I'm
believe.
trying to think. If I had to bring like Caden or Bo to like a black barbershop, I think I might feel like a movie where like, and everything gets like silent.
Yeah, they're
I'm
like,
like, hi fellas.
brought the white. Who let a snow bunny in here?
I need to get my black son's haircut.
But they
Can we
expect you
get
to
a
come in
high
there.
fade? Yeah.
Burst fade.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the other subject we were thinking
Yeah.
about.
So wait. So you do feel awkward?
No, I feel the pressure. I feel the pressure when I'm around nothing but black. When I'm in a
Yeah.
like when I go around black family members, I feel the pressure. I don't know if it's subconscious from my childhood. I feel the pressure. Like if me and you were to go to an all black church,
Yeah.
I feel the
Oh,
pressure.
yeah. Maybe I wouldn't. I
don't know if you feel it, but I feel it. I'm like,
when I went to church,
I'm
it
up
was
in
like,
here and I'm
oh,
with-
right. And I was like, oh y'all, I'm like, oh that's.
because we'll stick out like a sore thumb.
awkward.
We'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
And people,
Maybe I went alone and I stuck out like a sore thumb. There was probably like 4 or 5 white people at that church, and I was like,
and y'all, all y'all was just, the black people standing up and shouting, and all y'all was doing this. Just sitting down, waving your hand.
everyone
Did you get up and
was all-
participate? Did you get up and
They'd
participate?
be like, gone, and I'd be like, why are they yelling at church? He's
I remember I
speaking.
dated 2 white girls that I took to my church, and I feel bad for them. Because we were a small church, all
Oh.
black, and they were charismatic, speaking in tongues. And them white girls ain't never been to a church where they stand up at church.
No.
They get
They're
up,
silent in church.
amen, hallelujah, and they sitting there like, do I talk?
Even when I went to like the rock church, people don't really do that in the rock. It's like the huge church. You like sit and you know, it's kind of like
The rock
where
is
you
like
go.
multicultural. It
No,
sounds
it is, but people weren't shouting and you know what I mean. Like you
Oh my
sit and
God.
listen, kind of like at Dream City. But when we went to one church, it was like
White people. I've been to white church and black church. It's different. It's different.
it's just different.
It's totally
Baby,
different.
could you imagine? Have you ever been to a Catholic mass?
Oh yeah, I did.
You are.
His mom was Catholic.
Coco's Catholic?
We went to.
I grew up Catholic.
We
you
went-
are silent.
Oh, it was
in
crazy.
church.
My daddy went to a Baptist church,
Yeah.
and Coco went to Catholic. And so one time we went to the Catholic church to do like a service with her on a Sunday. It was the craziest thing ever, baby, because first of all, we went down on our knees on those little benches like 100 times, and nobody could talk. There was no music or nothing, and we were just like, what the? Your daddy went to a Baptist church. Am I right? And that's all we knew when the service was about to end, because he'll be, They play the organ and stuff. We like, oh, it's gonna be over. The Catholic Church was just like,
Could you?
we like,
That has to be a skit somewhere where like you bring your black,
oh, that'd be
husband or
hilarious.
boyfriend or girlfriend to the Catholic mass and everyone's like silent and he's like, preach, pastor. Could you imagine?
Oh, that'd be
And
embarrassing.
Everyone's like, oh my god.
Hallelujah.
Oh, I'd be
Hallelujah.
mortified in the
Oh, they'll
Catholic
kick you out.
church.
They'll
Mortified.
kick your butt out.
Well, guys, I really, really enjoy this little clip from Officer Tantum and his wife. It's a little bit educative because me as a young girl of how many years? How many years am I? 24, 25 years. Should I say I'm black, but not black American? I'm black African. I'm an African lady. But it's so sad seeing people focus on race than love. Guys, love is the greatest. Even God said it. It's even in the Bible. Love is the greatest. Irrespective of anything. Irrespective of your culture. Irrespective of your race. Irrespective of your blood. Your tribe. Anything. Your country. Irrespective of that. It's one thing to have a type. But when you go off skin color, it becomes ridiculous. When I mean ridiculous, it becomes really, 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 really ridiculous. I never understood why this is considered a big issue, especially in the black communities. Why? Why is it that? Why is it considered that in the black communities? Why? It's more important to focus on one person. If the man or a woman is a true person and is a God sent, yeah. If he or she is a true person and that God calls two of you, that God called the two of you to become one flesh, one soul, he or she is your rib of your rib. It's just it's a terrible thing to go off white stereotypes. Seriously, it's just so terrible. See, let me tell you guys, you always be disappointed without Christ in the center. Let Christ be the center of your relationship. This thing is just, it's just skin. It's just skin color. That's just it. But the way you guys are taking it, it's too much. I always said it, all these things, it should be in the past. We are in 2023 and 2024. Yes, we're in 2024. Let us move on. You guys should heal. I think the whites they are already healed and they have moved past everything and they are living their normal lives. You guys to do the same. Love should not hinder you. Love should not be your hindrance. Wherever you find love, wherever you find your peace of mind, wherever you find joy, wherever you find like I don't even know how to make out what I want to say. But guys, see, leave your community and go out there and explore things, see people, make friends, learn. See, don't only stay in your comfort zone and believe that this is how things are and this is supposed to be. Move out from your comfort zone and move out. See things, see people, see the way of life, see cultures, see food, see things. Seriously, move out. Okay, just like we here, there are most people that marry out of their tribes. I'm telling the truth. Most people marry out of their tribes. You see, most people they marry. If love take them to that Igbo man, they'll marry an Igbo man. If love take them to Yoruba woman, they'll marry a Yoruba woman. As in different cultures. Like me guys, I love exploring. I love learning new things. I love moving out of my comfort zone to see things, to see how people think, to see what they believe. Guys, love is the greatest. Nothing should hinder you from finding true love. If God truly called, if it's a white woman or a white man or a black woman or a black man or a man, that you have peace, you found peace with that person. Because see, men don't want fights, they want peace. Men, they love something that when they come home, they see their family, they have joy, no quarreling, no nagging. I know sometimes there are some lovers that will have lover quarrels. Yes, we have lover quarrels, but at least it's not every time. But men love peace. Something that will give them peace of mind. That's all. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, watch, and subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.